Ontario, Canada. Still to come here on the countdown to final resolution. Five-time X-Division champion Frankie with Sheldon. As we mentioned, Sheldon Jean versus Frankie Kazarian is still to come here on the countdown to final resolution. But once final resolution begins live at 8 p.m. Eastern on Impact Plus, FITE TV, and YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders, our opening matchup, the ABC will defend the Impact World Tag Team titles against Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards. Another championship ninja will see tonight. Tommy Dreamer defends his digital media title against the nefarious Diener this evening in Toronto. Also a huge one-on-one match. Jake Something goes one-on-one with Jason Hotch of the Good Hands.
And not only that, Moose, the #1 contender to the world title, will go one-on-one with Rhino. In addition, Speedball Mike Bailey goes one-on-one with David Gill. Oh my God, the action still spilling out here outside the ring. But of course, a tag team match later tonight. Trinity and Jordan Grace came up to take on Deonna Purrazzo and Giselle Shaw. And of course, in our main event, an incredible tag team matchup as the Motor City Machine Guns take on the Walking Weapon Josh Alexander and Zack Sabre Jr.
I cannot wait to see that main event matchup. But right now, PCO is shellacking Jessie V. There's a DDT out of the corner. And listen, we are ending the Impact Wrestling era with a bang tonight here in Toronto. The aptly named Final Resolution.
PCO, like everybody here in the Impact, the soon-to-be TNA locker room, looking to make a statement as we close out this era and head into the rebirth of total non-stop action. These total non-stop chops from the French-Canadian Frankenstein.
PCO, who had battled for glory, won Monsters Ball against Steve Macklin, Rhino, and Moose. Now trying to get back on track before the TNA era begins. PCO was the first official signing, re-signing as well for this company of the TNA wrestling era. Ooh, kick right to the head. Jessie V, a hybrid athlete, seems to have found an opening.
And this is huge. You do not get an opening like this against someone like PCO very often. You talk about a hybrid athlete, the big man going up top here.
Oh! 270-pounder hitting a frog splash on PCO. We saw there moments ago the huge impact, but Jessie V is feeling it after colliding with PCO, who is writhing on the mat, and he sits back up.
You saw the electricity flowing, the glitching PCO back to his feet. Jessie V desperately trying to keep him at bay. Not to be done, though.
Now PCO sends Jessie V into the corner. Sternum first. Oh, a huge clubbing blow right to the back of the neck.
PCO could be in trouble again here.
And Jessie V, right to the back of the neck again. PCO just stood right back up.
I don't think Jessie V knows it, but he's about to.
Oh! A huge lariat.
Monster, he may not be human, but he knows what the room full of people chanting his name is like.
Another reverse DDT. Down goes Jessie V. I got a feeling I know what's coming next for PCO.
And if it is, that's exactly what's coming next for Jessie V as well. And if it is, it might just be over.
Now PCO going to the top turnbuckle. Going up high. PCO salts. PCO wins. matchup on the PCO. So a lot of high-flying offense from these two heavyweights. They're in the countdown to final resolution, but PCO is going to...
It doesn't matter, Tom. It doesn't matter. He doesn't feel anything.
Well, still to come here this evening in Toronto. Once final resolution begins, we will see Jason Hodge go one-on-one with another heavyweight force, Jake something.
Tonight is final resolution. Tonight, I go one-on-one with Jason Hodge, but the bigger picture is, tonight, it's the final event under the Impact banner. Because come hard to kill, TNA is back. And you know what that means? Total, non-stop action. That is in your face. Full pedal to the metal. And that's exactly where I thrive. That's what Jake something is all about. Oh!
There is no bigger picture for you, Jake. Not after tonight. Get on. Hey, come on. Hey, get that. There is no bigger picture. Come on, get him back. It's over.
Jason Hodge causing chaos backstage, but right now in the countdown to final resolution, the action continues with Jack Price going one-on-one with Aiden Prince here as we get set for countdown to final resolution.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for one fall, introducing first, from Flint, Michigan, Jack Price!
Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday it was announced that TNA Wrestling is partnering with Endeavor Streaming to deliver the global on-demand streaming service TNA Plus, launching on Friday, January 5th. Endeavor Streaming will power and enhance the user experience with expanded options and increased functionality. TNA Plus Championship Tier subscribers will have the opportunity of seeing every TNA Plus live special, and for the first time ever, all 4 tentpole TNA pay-per-view events on TNA Plus, beginning with Hard to Kill 2024. For more information, visit TNAWrestling.com and subscribe. TNA Plus launches Friday, January 5th.
His opponent from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Aiden Prince!
But Tom, as we head into that rebirth of TNA, there are wrestlers all over the world, all over a roster who want to make a huge impact, as we like to say around here. These are two of the young guns who have been always ready to do that. Behind the scenes, they've been always ready to be called into action. Jack Price, Aiden Prince, whenever we need them. Here, they have a chance to go one-on-one and make a name for themselves here on the countdown to final resolution as we head towards the TNA rebirth.
This is a great opportunity for Jack Price, who's the runner-up in the gut check competition in 2022. Unfortunately, has yet to record a victory in this company. He goes one-on-one with Aiden Prince, who is a well-traveled veteran. I appreciate the respect that Prince is showing to the future of this company. You can see the TNA-themed gear he's got on tonight. Has a bit of a home turf advantage, of course, but still, this is a classic matchup of someone in Price who has everything to gain, and Aiden Prince, who's not going to back down.
No, absolutely. Like I would say, this is a huge chance to see Aiden Prince there a little bit. What's good for the goose is good for the gander for Jack Price. This whole night is a huge opportunity for new and established wrestlers alike here in Impact Wrestling to set the record, to set the tone heading into January, heading into Hard to Kill and TNA.
Little leap over. Now Aiden Prince trying to control Jack Price. Oh, back elbow there. I think I give the power advantage to Price here in this matchup.
No doubt about that. Power, not everything. If you can have a strategy that works, Aiden Prince might just have that great trip up there and a reverse headbutt to boot.
They're going to drop Jack Price. So much on the horizon for this company. TNA Hard to Kill, Saturday, January 13th. At the Palms in Las Vegas. The pay-per-view event will be live, as we mentioned, on TNA Plus and internationally on FITE TV and DAZN. Oh, and a flatliner there by Price out of the corner. Hook to the leg, and Prince able to kick out. Nice series there.
Ingenuity in the offense department there from Jack Price. That's exactly what we need to see.
Hard to Kill, of course, Saturday, January 13th, the night after. January 14th is the TNA Snake Eyes event, and it's already been announced for Will Ospreay and Kazuchika Okada will be competing at Snake Eyes. The opponents, the individual opponents for Okada and Ospreay will be announced tonight as a part of Final Resolution. Cover here on Prince and a kick out.
Those two guys right there, two of the premier names in the entire world of professional wrestling, making waves all around the planet. And they are going to be right here under our roof in TNA. I mean, whoever gets the chance to take to those two titans is going to have a hell of an opportunity on their plate.
Now Price taking it to Aiden Prince here in Toronto. Prince trying to pick up the pace. Drop kick there by Price. Beautifully done. There's a cover. Look to the leg, and Prince able to kick out a little over 16 minutes now until Final Resolution begins live at the top of the hour, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Right now, Jack Price, great chance to slow things down here. The crowd, you mentioned earlier, a little bit of a home turf advantage for Aiden Prince here in the Toronto, Canada area. Feeding off that energy right now.
Oh! What does that feel like?
Not good. You want me to show you? I'm happy to show you later, man.
Oh! Into the top turnbuckle, and Price showing his resolve, able to turn this around.
It's dangerous territory. No! For Aiden Prince.
Face first into the top turnbuckle and a gnarly German suplex. Shoots the half, shoulders pressed down, cover. Prince gets the left shoulder up in time.
Prince being turned into a pauper here, nearly folded in half, courtesy of Jack Price.
We mentioned January is going to be huge for this company. Friday, January 19th and Saturday the 20th. Total non-stop action returns to Orlando, Florida. TNA Wrestling presents Impact. And also, for the first time in 2 years, this company is back in New Orleans. That'll be Friday, February 23rd. TNA Wrestling will be live on TNA Plus for the 17th No Surrender event. Oh! Not to mention Bayou Blast on Saturday, February 24th. Tickets for all of these events on sale now at TNA Wrestling. Brainbuster. Prince, has he ended it? No.
Oh, Aiden Prince might have gotten a little too confident there. Thought it was done. It was a beautiful brainbuster, but still, Price showing resilience here.
Up onto the shoulders. Oh, and a leg lariat there by Price.
That was a rough ride.
Cover. Oh, and a kick out.
But still not enough to put Prince away. Price back to the drawing board.
Price, listen, we talked about competing in Gut Tech for 2022. He's been around here, and you've seen the work that Price has put in. He's looking confident. He's looking at home in this ring.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need. You need that one win, that first win to start a streak. And this could be it. It could be it for either one of these guys, really.
Excellent single leg drop kick there by Prince.
Got you this time.
Price feeling confident there, at least for the moment.
Oh! And Prince hits a flatliner of his own after Price got one earlier on.
A little bit of turnabout being fair play here on the countdown to Final Resolution.
Now Prince is going up to the top turnbuckle, and he's slowed up there by Price.
And now both guys, dangerous territory. You see Prince desperately trying to fight Price off, and he does.
And now Jack Price wisely rolling to the opposite side of the ring.
Hey, it worked. Smart strategy. Smart, not hard. Beautiful thinking there from Jack Price.
Now Prince got to be careful there. Oh, wait a minute. And Price went to the eyes. The referee didn't see it because Prince shoved away the referee.
And that might have been the opening that Jack Price needed.
Oh, there's the gut buster. He calls that the pressure check.
Is it enough?
Jack Price has won his first match in this company.
Here's your winner, Jack Price.
What I tell you, Tom, all it takes is one, and this could be the one for Jeff Price.
Still to come tonight on Final Resolution, a huge Knockouts tag team matchup. For more on this, let's check in with Gia Miller.
Please welcome my guests at this time, Jordan Grace and Knockouts World Champion, Trinity. Ladies, we know that you two will be partners tonight against Deonna Purrazzo and Giselle Shaw, but your opponents at Hard to Kill, and with Hard to Kill just around the corner, are you two going to be able to be on the same page tonight?
I mean, for me, it's no problem, because this isn't my first rodeo. Just days before Bound for Glory, Mickey and I went through the same thing, but I did my part. I was there for my partner, and we were victorious. So it's up to Jordan what we're going to do.
No, I get it, Gia. I've been in this position before, too. As Knockouts World Champion, you have to play many different parts. Your partner one night, maybe your opponent the next night. And I know how difficult it is knowing that everybody wants what you have. And I wouldn't know that because I've been Knockouts World Champion twice as many times as Trinity has.
Oh. You know what? You're right. I've only been Knockouts Champion once, but that's because I've never lost it.
Well, Trinity, there is a first time for everything, right?
Right. Just like at Hard to Kill will be the first time they say, and still, your TNA Knockouts Champion, Trinity! But you can say Trinity TNA. Boom!
That incredible tag match still to come tonight on Final Resolution, but right now Sheldon Jean looks to take it to a TNA original as he goes one-on-one with Frankie Kazarian.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, Sheldon Jean.
Sheldon Jean on the heels of a recent Impact World Tag Team title shot against the reigning champions, the ABC, the Ace and Bay Connection, who will be defending their tag team titles to kick off Final Resolution at 8 p.m. Eastern against the unlikely team of Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers.
Well, that match, you know, is going to keep the ABC on their toes. And, I mean, I don't want to make too much of a deal of it, but let's not forget about the Rascals. I think they should still be waiting in the wings for their titles to get back to them, but that remains to be seen after tonight.
His opponent from Yucca Valley, California, Frankie Kazarian.
The five-time X Division champion, Frankie Kazarian, one of the men leading the charge into this new era for Impact Wrestling, has been here damn near since the beginning of this company and looking to see it into the future.
Cut his teeth in TNA. It was TNA that made Frankie Kazarian a worldwide professional wrestling star. He had so many deep-rooted ties to this company. This whole move, this whole rebirth means a lot to Frankie Kazarian. But just like in the last match, Tom, we talked about an opportunity, a stage being set. This could be that for Sheldon Jean. If he could get a win over a TNA original.
Kazarian now locking up here with Sheldon Jean. It's a special thing in wrestling, and you have lived it when you had the opportunity early on in your career to go up against such a seasoned veteran, someone with a remarkable resume like Frankie Kazarian. To a degree, there can be nerves. Speaking of wrestlers for years, but with Sheldon Jean, he's so arrogant and cocky. I don't even know if he's thinking like that right now.
I was just going to say, it's a funny thing, because sometimes Sheldon Jean is so good at least emitting that confidence. Yes. But sometimes, I mean, when you got someone the caliber of the heavy metal rebel, I'm going to tell you, those nerves, whether Sheldon Jean wants to admit it to anyone or not, they're bubbling under the surface. He knows who he's in there with, or at least he should.
Kazarian slowing down the pace of this match.
just exerting control. That's the key here for Kaz. Letting this young man here know that he can slow down or speed up the pace at will. That's what a real ring general does. As Kazarian now reversing the pressure. Boom! Back to the arm drag.
Sending Gene across the ring. Oh, and Kazarian on the attack there, and a kick out by Gene.
At the same time, Sheldon Gene just needs a moment, just needs a second to capitalize. Find an opening there, and he could take it to the TNA original, take it to Frankie Kazarian, and find himself in an incredible position. Should this match go his way, but not right now.
Side Russian leg sweep and a kick out there by Gene. Frankie Kazarian, one of the many great veterans in the Impact Wrestling locker room, the TNA locker room. I'm going to get used to saying that here in the very near future. I'm so excited about it. I think it's such a huge opportunity for this company, for every member of the locker room, staff, crew. Oh, and Gene, he grabbed it at the nose, it looks like. The official admonishing Gene.
Hey, what'd I tell you about any moment, any opening? That's what Gene is creating for himself, at least for a second.
Now Kazarian, his nose about ripped off his face there by Sheldon Gene.
Able to turn it around though. Hey, could be looking for that leg drop.
You're absolutely right. Was looking for that leg drop there off the rope, the springboard leg drop. And instead, it's Sheldon Gene finding an opening against the veteran.
And small thing to point out here, Tom, here in the Don Kolov Arena, they ain't got no mats on the floor. That's hard concrete.
I don't see anyone now.
No mats on the floor, close quarters all together. This sold-out crowd right on top of the action this evening in Toronto. There's really nowhere to go. You've got to hit something that's going to hurt.
It's the concrete, but we also just saw the neck and head of Kazarian collide with that steel ring post as well. And now Sheldon Gene truly in control.
Sheldon Gene just saying to the camera, "Oh, I'm the future." And that is the thing that consistently from younger wrestlers that are in Impact Wrestling or outside of Impact Wrestling that are interested in the future of this company. TNA returning as a part of Hard to Kill, live in Las Vegas, January 13th. Every young wrestler wants to seize the moment, boost their stock.
And what better moment? I'm going to say it ad nauseum, especially in the ring with a TNA original, somebody who made their name in this company. If you could knock them off, that sets the tone for you in this brand new version of this company.
Off the boot. Oh, beautifully done. Double underhook. The suplex there. Cover and a kick out by Kazarian.
You can see Kazarian's been putting on that foot. It does not take, it does take a lot to rattle the veteran Kazarian.
I think it's a testament to the athletic ability of Sheldon Gene and also the fact that he caught Frankie in a rare position in his offense where he could take advantage. That I will give credit to Gene that he was able to do that. There aren't a lot of holes in the game for Frankie Kazarian.
Kazarian, though, showing and he doesn't have a whole lot of holes in his game as well. Great counter there. They're turning it around here. Momentum is shifting.
Off the ropes. And Kazarian able to drop Gene. Kazarian in the wake of his rivalry with Eddie Edwards, the fabulous 2 out of 3 falls killer Impact match, headed into Bound for Glory, focusing his sights once again on the Impact World Championship. Deal with Gene now. There's the springboard leg drop and a kick out by Gene.
Kazarian has called this past year. As you watch here, the leg drop absolutely flattening Sheldon Gene.
Kazarian wanted the chicken wing there in the corner. Gene able to prevent it.
Great spotting there from Sheldon Gene.
Off the top.
Go!
Down goes Kazarian. Here's the cover and a kick out.
Not enough to put Kaz away. Here's where Sheldon Gene has to not get frustrated. He's got to show his maturity here.
Look at that spinning heel kick, perhaps. Now Kazarian trying to tie up Gene. Gene had his hand on the bottom rope.
Smart move there from Sheldon. Gene, though.
Once again, went for that leg Larry. Oh, chicken wing! Chicken wing!
Is that going to be enough? There it is!
And a tap out! Kazarian wins!
Here is your winner, Frankie Kazarian.
A man who once upon a time was called the Future. He has become a standard bearer for Impact Wrestling, and he leads his company into the future when TNA is reborn.
Frankie Kazarian showing everybody why he chose to be here, why he took a risk on himself to reestablish himself here in Impact Wrestling and will continue to do that in TNA Wrestling.
You can feel the excitement tonight here in Toronto. The countdown to Final Resolution right now. But once Final Resolution begins, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have a championship match.
That's right, we've already told you it's going to be the Tag Team Championships on the line as the ABC defend against the team of Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards.
Another championship match tonight. The digital media champion Tommy Dreamer puts his title on the line against the Nasty Diener.
And there was a lot of chaos backstage just moments ago, but this match still scheduled to happen. Jake Something goes one-on-one with Jason Hodge.
Also, the War Machine Rhino is in the path of the wrestling god on Moose's way to an Impact World title shot at TNA Hard to Kill.
And these two once went to war over the X Division title. They go again tonight. Mike Bailey goes one-on-one with Trey Miguel.
Also, how will Hard to Kill opponents cooperate? Trinity and Jordan Grace battle Deonna Purrazzo and Giselle Shaw.
And our main event, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin take on Zack Sabre Jr. and Josh Alexander.
Ladies and gentlemen in Toronto, are you ready for the final Impact Wrestling event ever?
This is it, baby.
Final Resolution starts now.